So pay attention, guys. If you want to be a high net worth individual or you want to be a high level entrepreneur, then you need to get into the right rooms. So I have gone and created a free WhatsApp channel where you can learn how to grow your business, scale your business, and connect with like-minded people. So if you want to join this free WhatsApp channel, the link is in the description below. I'll see you in there. So just to remind everyone, my next event is on Wednesday, the 10th of January in the evening, from 6:45 till 8:45 p.m. at a 5-star location. Make sure you get your tickets. The tickets are going to be in the link below. Guys, check this out, right? So I always have these are 50-gram protein shakes. See, for me, once I understood that how important it is to make sure you get your protein right, because I weigh, what do I weigh, 75 kg? So I make sure that I have at least 150 grams of protein. Super important you do that. So for example, if you weigh, let's just say 60 kg or 50 kg, right? You need to make sure you have at least double that amount of protein every single day. That's what I would say. If I was to give you an average, I would say your carbs should be, forget about your carbs, that's a bit more complicated, but your fats should be your actual body weight. So let's just say your body weight is 50 kg. Don't really have fats that go over the 50 grams, if that makes sense. But then again, it comes down to good fats and bad fats, but I'm just kind of giving you an average. Go and get yourself tested, and just really important you do that. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a recap of 2023. Today is New Year's Eve. Well, it's not New Year's Eve because I'm recording a little bit before, but technically it's New Year's Eve. So I'm going to be doing a recap of how my year's been this year, and also I'm going to send you all the best for 2024. So I remember, guys, I've not planned this, so this is off the cuff, right? When I was going into 2023, for me, I was at a place where I really wanted to build my brand, bring more awareness. I knew I had a lot of knowledge. I knew I had a lot of information because I was in business, right? And I was dealing with day-to-day problems with staff, with hiring, with HR, with, how to scale your business, all the losses, Facebook ads, Google ads, marketing, sales, social media, accounting. Like, I was dealing with these problems day in, like physically every single day. Like, I was waking up in the morning and thinking, shit, where am I going to pay the staff wages from? And where am I going to get more cash flow from? How can I make sure that the business does more this week than last week? So these are the problems that I was facing going into 2023. So for me, it was really, really important that I set the foundations right. I think the first thing I decided to do was build a podcast, right? I'm sat in the podcast now. I've just shot a brilliant podcast. I just really started off with the podcast. I thought, well, I'll get brand awareness. I'll bring entrepreneurs on and we'll share value, and hopefully the audience will like it. And I didn't really know if that was exactly something I needed to do. Now I believe I've recorded, even though officially there's about 51 podcasts that are out, but I've actually recorded about 69. And I genuinely still feel like an amateur. My strategy with podcasting is changing a little bit as well, which I will share with you towards the end of this video. So I was sitting with someone before. It's a really good podcast is coming out. He mentioned something. He said people lack action. They don't take action. And that's so true. Now, even though I didn't know exactly how I wanted my podcast to go, for me, it was just about get going, put yourself in the process, put yourself on the firing line, and just figure it out along the way. And you'll know after 3 to 6 months if that's something you are enjoying. And it's not even about you enjoying it. Well, it is, but if the audience wants to see that, if the audience is happy with what you're doing, because for someone who's bringing something out there to the public, your market, your audience has to accept it. So it can't just be like a passion project for you and only you like and only you love. It can be, but if your market doesn't want it, your audience doesn't want it, it's not going to grow. I started my journey with the podcasting, and as you know, we have come to the end of 2023. It's still going really, really strong. I brought some great guests on, and more importantly, I brought some good content to you guys, right? I'm going to keep doing that in 2024. The podcast is not going anywhere. It might just change, like where I do the podcast or the style of podcast I do. Tell me in the comments below, guys, like what sort of guests do you want to see on my podcast? Like, what sort of style of videos do you want to see? I had 2 ideas. One was that I bring business owners on who are at the start of their journey or in the middle, and I roast them. When I mean roast them, I don't mean like be nasty to them, just like undo their whole business model in front of you guys and tell them what they need to do to build it the right way. That was one thing. The other was that I do a podcast in a different setting. So I'm eating with someone and I'm doing podcast, or I'm having a coffee with someone. So yeah, tell me if you want to see that. So if you do, let me know. Anyway, so podcasting was one. Then I also divided my targets up and reviews up in quarterlies. So I thought, well, the first quarter of the year, I'm going to just get the momentum going with the podcast. And at the same time, I stepped up my social media game, made sure that I was posting content on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram. And, today we sit at, I don't know, posting between 70 and 80 shorts a week, right? The reason for that was because I had good intention. I had serious intention behind what I wanted to do, because I really want to build a brand. I really want to build awareness. I really want people to know what I do. So that was my other focus. With regards to money making, I've really not made too much money. Well, I have made money with coaching, but because I've invested so much in mentors and in just my own education, everything that I've made, I've put back into the business. One way to look at it is, yes, I've built a stronger foundation now, even though towards the end of the year today, I'm not at I'm plus a million or 2 million. No, if anything, I think I'm at probably minus like quarter of a million standing where I'm speaking to you today. Like, I'm in minus, but I'm so comfortable, I'm so confident, because I know that even though I'm in minus with one of my businesses, I know that it's built my business up so strong that going into next year is going to be upwards and onwards, and it's going to be all profit because I built the foundations right. So just to remind everyone, my next event is on Wednesday, the 10th of January in the evening, from 6:45 till 8:45 p.m. at a 5-star location. Make sure you get your tickets. The tickets are going to be in the link below. So I invested in a lot of mentors. I spent £15,000 with one mentor. I spent another £10,000 with another business mentor. I spent another £5,000 with another mentor. I committed to another £25,000. So I've spent over this year, I would say, that almost close to 100K in mentors by learning from them. And when I say mentors, like, you have to understand, like, these guys have walked the paths that I want to walk, right? So if I want to be a really good business coach, if I want to be a really good business mentor, I'm going to go and find the best ones. I'm going to be in the rooms that they're in, right? I'm still growing, I'm still learning, but that's where my journey was. So I feel like 2023 has more have been like probably a building year and a learning year. Even though the learning never stops. The other thing I've accomplished this year is that I've wrote 2 books. I've got a mindset book that's out, which gives you strategies and all the strategies that I struggled as an entrepreneur, and everything that I applied in my life that has brought me forward. That's what the mindset book will teach you. With the business book, again, how to scale your business. Doesn't matter what business you're in. You could be an online coach, you could be a plumber, you could be a gardener, you could be a cleaner. In that book, it will give you the strategy of how to build your business, how to scale your business to 7 figures. It's called 7 Steps to 7 Figures. That's something I released. Now remember, that costs money, right? So again, I'm investing into my brand, right? This is why I'm saying that when I'm saying a minus, it's because, like, I've invested so much. Then what's the other thing? I built funnels. So as you know, I've got a high ticket coaching program, which is 20 grand. And that's for business owners who are doing minimum £8,000 revenue every single month. Again, I show you how to scale your business like exponentially. We audit your business for you and show you how you can do that. That's another thing I created this year. I do weekly webinars. At the moment, I do it every Tuesday, but that could change, where I teach the business owners who are on my program how to invest in property. Now, this is not for, beginners or something like that. This is for like the business owners who are already making money, or who I already helped scale their business. Is for them guys to invest in property. That's another thing I launched. I went to Nigeria, Lagos. I did public speaking there first time. That was super, super exciting. In this year also, I have officially become a TEDx speaker, and I'm going to be doing my first talk in February 2024, but it's official. It's on my page. Like, that's also something that I have achieved. My health is good. My family are good. My mind is in the right place. I also started doing business networking events. As you know, the first one was, 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to be doing them on every second Wednesday of every single month. That's been another one of my achievements this year. What else has happened? I have launched a business mastermind. So basically, I want to bring 10 people or 12 people together every single month. Well, for now, I've got a date set in January. I believe I've got a date set. If not, if you are interested, it's only going to be 10, 12 people. Listen, guys, doesn't matter what business you're in. I'm going to give you the 7-figure blueprint. I'm going to show you how you can scale your business to 6 figures or 7 figures, depending where you are on your journey. So for example, if you're already making 10 grand, I'll show you how to double it, triple it. If you're making nothing, nata, and you're starting from beginning, then I will show you what you need to do, and I'll give you the roadmap that you need to get to £1,000,000. So again, if you haven't already join my WhatsApp community, and then once you join my WhatsApp community, request to join the business mastermind group. Look, only join it if you're serious. Don't just join it for the sake of joining it. That's something else I will be helping you doing. So again, I've launched that this year. I've had a lot of stressful kind of days, stressful times this year. There's a lot that's happened this year. Overall, I'm happy with where I am. Going into 2024 now really is about just smashing it, killing it, and just doing more of what I'm currently doing. I really want to do more public speaking. So if anyone is out there, any corporate people or anyone wants me to come and do public speaking, I would love to come and do that. Or even in business environments where I can come and show you, how to scale your business really, and how to have the right mindset in a business environment. Remember, I've had bricks and mortar businesses. Now I've got online businesses, so I know how it is to run a business. I have someone who's lived it, who's wore the shoes. So yeah, overall, because remember guys, I've got a property business, I've got a online business program, and then I'm invested in a couple of other businesses. Now, property business is doing really well. My coaching business, again, everything like as it stands today, my balance sheet, I'm in minus. Why? Because I've invested like a lot of money, and I've already committed to like close to 100 grand for 2024. So look, it's about building the stuff right? It's about building your foundations the right way. And these things probably do take 2-3 years till you get it to a really good level. And look, the question always becomes that, do you want to run your business on shaky foundations or on strong, solid foundations? For me, if I know for the next 2-3 years, like if I just hit at this at the right angle and just make sure I build my foundations really, really good, I know that from then onwards, I'm still going to be really young. I'm going to be able to live a stress-free life. So that's just part of the sacrifice that I've made. So, that's kind of been my cap for 2023. Moving into 2024, we will slightly do the podcast maybe differently. Love to hear your thoughts. If you are interested in the business masterminds, again, listen, get in touch with me. It's going to be a very small set of people, and I promise you, I'll give you the game. I'll leave everything in that room. It will be such a good experience for you that, you'll be like, wow, okay, why didn't we come here sooner? I'm also going to be doing the events on every second Wednesday of every month in the evening at this 5-star venue. So make sure you come there. I would love to see you there. I would love to meet you there. Love to connect with you. Also join my WhatsApp community. As you know, I've got a WhatsApp community now. Only join it if you're interested in business or you are some sort of an entrepreneur or something. Apart from that, we are kind of towards the end of 2023. I want to thank everybody for sticking with me, for being patient with me. Anybody that has liked my post, shared my post, commented on my post, or been some sort of part of my journey to get to where I am today, I want to really appreciate you guys. I know 2023 has probably not been the best year for some of you guys. Well, listen, just stick in there. I promise you, like, things do take time, right? Just adopt a bit more patience. Get around the right people. I really want to create a lot of change. I want to impact a lot of you guys. So come and join me at my events, my masterminds, and I'll do whatever I can to help you guys. You have to connect with people for the doors to open, right? Look, 2023, if you haven't written your goals and you haven't fixed your strategy for 2024, you should have kind of done that in October. But if you haven't, come to my next mastermind. I'll help you do that. Get in touch with me. Let's connect. There's lots of exciting things coming 2024. Thank you once again for coming along this journey with me. I hope you have a great New Year's Eve. Let's smash 2024 with a bang, because I know all of you are going to smash it. All of you are going to crush it. You are all going to be levels above what you are right now. Just believe in yourself, believe in your vision, believe in your focus, get around the right people, get your mind in the right place, work on your personal development, get in shape, and just get your messaging right and get in the right environments. And I promise you, no one will be able to really stop you. You'll be relentless. Happy 2024, happy New Year's Eve. Let's go and smash 2024. So just to remind everyone, my next event is on Wednesday, the 10th of January in the evening, from 6:45 till 8:45 p.m. at a 5-star location. Make sure you get your tickets. The tickets are going to be in the link below.